This is Volibear. His passive is called Static Shift Jr. His Q, Pedobear Don't Stop. His W, Please Take an Extended Trade with Me. His E, You need a 200 IQ to land this. And his ult, the Thunder Dunk. Oh, I guess we're fighting now. Okay. And you flashed on me. Great. What is Volibear? Volibear is a thing under your bed that stays with you during the night. The only thing you can do is wait till morning to kill him. You might think that's an elaborate metaphor, but it's not. The early to mid game is the night and the morning is late game, because Volibear does whatever the fuck he wants during the early to mid, but once the late game comes, he falls off harder than I do after a few shots of vodka. He's a tank slash fighter that can bully the fuck out of his lane opponent and can turn a bad fight around when the enemy least expects it. His jungle clear is also solid so long as you know how to pass, and the ganks can be brutal to the enemy like a big black dildo up the ass. Stupid ass bitch. How do you play Volibear? You just run at people and see what happens. Most of the time you win the 1v1 in lane, and ganks are simple. Just run down the first asshole you see that looks at you. Doesn't matter if they flash you a smile or show you their tits or dick. Maul them. Maul everyone because you're a bear. A god bear, yes, but still a bear. Dig your claws into the enemy's skins like I dig my nails into my skin when the voices begin to speak to me. No, listen, this is totally me not redubbing and is actually live. You're not hearing any of my voice in the background. At all. Thanks to the brat that is Static Shift Jr., Volibear is always going to push the lane, even if it's by a small amount. How small? Small is my dick, but it will get the job done eventually. It also gives some poke damage to the enemy, and with the attack speed, you can win extended auto trades every time. If you're instead in the jungle, don't do raptors by focusing only on the big bird unless you want to embarrass yourself to your team like I embarrassed myself when I showed a girl my dick for the first time. Instead, focus on the little birds and you use your abilities on the big bird. Gotta spread the love. I'm sorry? You think you can just touch my ward? No. No, you cannot. Oh, you want to fight me again? It seems you haven't learned your lesson. To understand Pedobear Don't Stop, go to a park and chase people against their will, and if they manage to stop you, begin the chase again as soon as you break free. Use this to chase people down or to get a good auto reset. What the fuck else did you expect me to say? This ability is straightforward, unlike my understanding of what my fetishes are. Also, don't overestimate the reset if you get CC'd, because after all, you still got CC'd like my friend when he found out what BDSM meant on a personal level. I'd like to introduce myself, Alawi. I am Death. When you use W, here's the checklist. Is the enemy right next to you? If yes, use it. Why does this feel so familiar? Anyway, keep fighting if you can because the bonus damage and the heal can help you survive a fight with bursty champions. You see, Alawi, we are now in Mortal Kombat yet again. And today, I am the victor. Trying to land an E is like trying to solve the dance you do when you're on a collision course with another person. You have to either be 20 steps ahead or get really aggressive. However, if you do find yourself facing off against an idiot, then it shouldn't be hard at all. If you find yourself laning against a ranged opponent or an Alawi, max this and watch their HP drop without building any AP. I'm not kidding, this shit chunks hard for no fucking reason. It is time we duel again, Alawi. Come on, wait. Wait, what? Whoa. When did the lane dynamic change this much? The fuck? Damn it. You don't use the Thunder Dunk for damage. Use it for the steroids, slow, and the turret disabling. If you get the damage off, great. Why don't you go suck yourself off? Try to line this up with E to ensure yourself a shield and that bullshit damage. Don't use this for a gank unless the enemy doesn't have flash or you want a tower dive. In lane, use it as soon as you hit 6 and the enemy is level 5, or if you find yourself being ganked, or if you feel like murdering someone in real life, just ain't cutting it. No. See, I am going to win this trade. We are fighting, and I am going to come out the victor. You understand that? Okay, I'll back off, but next time we fight, you're going to die. No, Tower, please help. Tower, you're not helping. Fuck! Let's start with the runes. You have a variety to work with depending on what you want to do. The Long Wank rune is very useful when dealing with tenacious bastards that want to out-sustain you. The Grasp of a Christian rune is just a neat rune you can take if you feel like it. The Big Dick rune is there for you when no one wants to hold you gently in the night and they want to give it to you hard, so you need to survive it. But my personal favorite is another 3-hit passive, which makes every pussy I come across quiver in ecstasy, and I mean that in game, not real life. I thought I've already been over this. Come on, Rumble, let's do this. We can beat her if we work together. And you miss your ult. Kind of. Okay, you're dead. And I'm dead.
What? I couldn't even see it. Okay.
I think the background noise speaks for itself.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Fuck it.
Items are the same as runes, it really depends on what you're feeling. You are a tank after all, but when it comes to how you start the game, you should get the pussy shield and settle for red drink for consumables. A good stable item is a hunk of burn and love, but what I found is going for Zelda's spare toy with another 3-hit passive can fuck over whichever unfortunate dipshit that comes across your path. Except for Alawi, cause she's a fucking cunt. Just minding my own business, and there's an Ezreal. And my HP is gone. Fuck. No, really, as a tank you need to adapt to what's happening in game like I should adapt to a girl's sexual needs. The unfortunate thing being that she doesn't need me. If you need to deal with healing, grab the chastity vest. If you are dealing with magical poke, get the cloak of degrading happiness. Why is the happiness degrading? Because it feeds off your misery to heal you. Look, I'm not going to explain the whole item shop to you. You're gonna have to finish your jerk-off session somewhere else. And the blonde twat is back again. And I've been pulled back. And press the attack. And I'm dead. Now you better hope that the game doesn't go late, because like the gods of mythology, people stop believing in you as they realize that you're pathetic. You aren't even worth shit with full tank items, as you have no reliable CC to help your team, and all you can do is run at people, meaning you're easily kiteable, and you look like nothing more than a teddy bear that watches as the cam girl inserts are vibrating into a magical journey. The only way you'll be useful is if you're dealing with chickens who have miraculously lost their heads. Don't look at me. I don't know. Surprise! Butt sex! Where's that blonde cunt now for you, huh? You bitch! Hello, twat. I hope you're prepared for the afterlife. Hello there. I'd like to talk about your current car insurance. It's shit. Could you get the fuck off of me? Die, you little cunt. I don't give a fuck. Bitch. Fuck you. Kamikaze. So that's Volibear. If you're not convinced, then play him for yourself.